Alright. Hi guys. This is Ty. Well, not them. I'm Ty. And in my little 10-gallon tank that I have here, let's see if I can get it with all of this. There we go.
Hi guys.
I have...
It's Jasmine.
Really, Jazzy?
Not me.
Children. Okay, so that little white fish right there, his name is Smoke. He is a boy, guppy. The one that's, okay, that's a female. Her name is Sunshine. That one right there, her name is Sky. And that one that keeps swimming away from me, that's right there. Y'all can't really see him because of the light in the back of the tank.
Look at the frog.
Because I took the lid off.
Okay.
There we go. Let's see. Can we get him now? There he is. His name is Fire. That is a African bullfrog. Her name is Goku. And yes, I know. And that one right there, that's Squishies.
Yeah, that's
and as you notice,
that's
my bullfrog just came up to the surface. Bullfrogs are aquatic animals. They stay inside the water the entire time. Where's Ice? Oh, there's Ice. That is my albino koi catfish. Okay.
bloodworms. And my mom's gonna feed us.
I feed my frogs and my koi cat that's in there and my guppies bloodworms. I'm gonna eventually put a beta in here.
And we're gonna watch it. Oh, it's glitching. Video is this longer than mine? Okay.
But
Go follow her on YouTube too, you guys. I don't want
this
to
is
drop
what I
my
do.
phone, so we have to.
Here, let's do him first since he's like right here. If I can get my phone to focus. Move. You see my guppy?
So she's like feeding him.
Fire is like, I know it's food in there. Here.
So
See?
she's feeding him.
Come on.
And we have to wait for her
Here you go.
to feed him. Look, he's in the little corner.
You're not gonna eat?
And then there's another frog. Oh, the light's in the way. He said,
Come on. There we go.
she lost her phone, so we have to share my phone for YouTube.
Come on, baby.
Oh, by the way, subscribe to Panda Squad. Subscribe to Food Squad. Food Squad and Panda.
I'm trying to hold the phone here, guys, and feed them.
Mommy,
Come on, baby.
I'll hold your phone.
You can't because it's in the back. Here, baby.
Just show them around in the fish tank. So,
Don't want it?
you guys, you're going to mostly see
Oh my God, you fat belly.
like mostly after.
As you guys will notice, my guppies will like steal the stupid bloodworms from the frogs. I'm so happy that
It's not recording it.
it is.
You guys, the way is like so
There you go.
very,
Are you hungry? No?
see, it's like so bright. See that?
Let's see.
Mommy, can you move that?
Put them there. Come on, Mama. There. You missed it. Here you go, baby.
A little hand right here.
Stop stealing her food. Here, take it.
So you
Take
guys,
it.
I'm about to go show y'all.
There, boo boo.
Big.
No, because that front room looks a mess. Move, Ice, move. They may not eat it right now because everybody else just wants to eat their food. There, eat those.
So here it goes.
Come on, baby.
Show.
Come on for mommy.
That's like a hand.
No, you don't want to eat.
And then that's like a
They will probably eat later.
that's a bridge.
So I will come back and try to show you guys how they eat. Oh, there he is. There you go. Come on.
Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
And please always, before and after you stuck your hand in your tanks, please wash your hands. Because if you don't, you can make your fish sick. Because it's no telling what's on. Oh my God, why? Really? No, we want to bury.
My mom has a bullfrog.
No.
I think it's called.
He is not a bull. She is not a bullfrog, should I say?
Where is it?
She is a African dwarf frog.
It's an African dwarf frog.
It just doesn't want to eat for me.
It's
So I'm not gonna leave all of this in.
my turn to show y'all my mommy's fish tank. So
I'm sorry, I got your foot.
it's okay.
I'm not gonna leave this stuff in there.
Let's show them.
I mean, you can leave it in there, but
Don't.
I wouldn't really leave it in there. Here, you guys gonna eat it? No?
This is amazing.
And you guys heard my daughter say earlier that we have a bigger fish tank. There are 3 fish tanks in my house
3?
as of right now.
There's 4. Yeah,
There's
with
3
fish.
that have fish in them.
That's why we're gonna have comments as well.
That is my fish tank that's here that I will later on put a beta in. And some people say, oh, you shouldn't put betas in with all these fish. It's your preference. Yes, male betas are more aggressive than the female betas. I will tell you that. And you can, I'm sorry, baby. Here, I'm gonna put your bridge back. You can put female betas in the same thing. All you see me doing is just like putting my bridge back where I had it at. That's what they kind of like it at. Just moving the rocks from underneath because they like to go in there and hide. But see if I can get some of the fish to eat. More of the worms.
A quick, the fish we're gonna eat.
Where are you? Come here. No.
My mom has 4 fish in 1 frog.
They are called guppies. They are.
My mom has 1 guppy. 4 guppies.
I have 2 males and 2 females.
Sorry, Mommy. Okay.
That's how you feel. You're just gonna beat my butt though.
Okay.
You want it?
And now you can see.
Usually, I'm sorry, guys.
There's some fishies right.
Those are frogs.
Frogs right.
Do you want it? No, nobody wants to eat.
Let's
Okay,
focus.
fine.
Okay. So there's a frog right there, and there's another one on the
Here,
glass.
hold that for me really quick.
And
So I can wipe my arm off.
I say hi to the bug, Mama.
You can't see it because you're looking directly at the light, and your camera is dark as crap. Watch out. Like I'm with the lid up.
It's supposed to be light.
Apparently, they're not really hungry. I didn't feed them until about 10 last night.
Okay, so
That's
now
just-
you have to see the fish now.
When I fed them, that's not the time that you have to feed yours. This is here. I do not like this fish food at all. It's like super dry, discolored. Like I'm not feeling it at all. Like that's just gross looking.
Can you show them?
And I did put it in there. However, they did not eat it. It just kind of like floated to the top. I mean, floated into the filter. So, yeah. They weren't really feeling this.
So there's some stuff right here.
Some stuff.
Some fish right here.
They have names. And they're called guppies, by the way.
Guppies.
Look, look, look. Watch out. Move, please. They are on top of each other. Well, actually, I want to say that's Squishy. No, that's actually Goku sitting on top of Squishy. I really don't know why Goku is sitting on top of Squishy, but hey, that's what they decided to do today.
My mom's recording too. Go follow her on her channel. What is it called, Mommy?
Hi. Hi, Sunshine.
Yeah, she had her fish name.
That one right there just came over He is a boy, and again, his name is Fire because his tail is just so pretty. It looks like fire.
That's true.
She doesn't have the one whose tail looks like his right there. She didn't have enough fire in her tail, so that's why I named her Sunshine. Because it's almost like the sunset.
Oh.
Ghost. Actually, no, I changed his name from Ghost to Smoke. Where are you? Stop it.
My mommy.
Smoke is kind of like a loner. He'll swim in the pack, but you know, because guppies are schooling fish, so you would want to get like, and they are in the corner fighting. Well, they were, but you will want to get at least 2 of them. So I had bought 4 guppies at first. No, 2 guppies and 2 neon tetras, and my neon tetras did not survive. Not quite sure why, but they didn't survive the first night I put them in. So I had the neon tetras. I had another female guppy, and it came in with her, which her name is Sky. And Sky made it. And I went back and got Fire, Ghost, and Sunshine. And I did have another frog that I had named Naruto. Get off! You're a bully! You're just like stepping on him.
Y'all two, they're being mean to each other.
But yeah, I had another frog that I had named Naruto. So Naruto was my first frog, and then I went back and bought Goku. And now I have
y'all see this
Squishy. Fight? Squishy is actually on top, trying to get to the bottom for whatever reason. And Goku is now on top.
They throwing each other. Watch the fight.
Really? You're so negative. Hi, my babies.
There's fish, too. There's lots of fish in here.
There's not lots of fish.
Oh, there's a little catfish.
Alright, so I decided to come out here to the bigger tank. This is my 75-gallon aquatic tank. I don't really know if... There we go. I had it zoomed completely in. This is my 75-gallon. This is our house community tank. You have Tiny Tim up here in the corner. They stay together.
Yep. Those two.
They are neon tetras as well. They come in those colors, and then they come in like a blue and red color. Those are the 2 striped tiger barbs.
Yeah, those are barbs.
That's my angelfish, and when I tell you, when we got that angelfish, it was like this big. He is now twice his size.
So that's a yellow.
It's a yellow tiger barb.
Tiger barb.
Get off of that thing.
And these 2, they just stay together.
The ones that you think like you're kind of losing your mind, no, those are fish. They are called rainbow tetras. Don't mind my nails. Don't talk about me either. Those are called rainbow tetras. Those right there, the ones with the color that look like the rainbow tetras right there. Those are just regular tetras. They're called glowfish altogether.
This is another tiger barb. And those are glowfish. Those are...
Honey, you just said the same thing I said, and I am recording. Oh my goodness. Having children will drive you absolutely mad. There is a little guy. Where is he? I forgot exactly what he is called, but he is a form. He is a type of... There he is. There he is. He is a type of allergy eater. I have a platy. And when I tell you that she is huge, my platy is back here. Let me see if I can get her to move. She's not gonna move. But You can kind of see her like behind the plant, like the reflection of her. She, when I got her, was about the length of this side. Okay, she was very tiny. She has now doubled her size, and she likes to hide back there, and she'll hide in my little containers right here.
She got bigger?
Which, yes, she got so much bigger. She is not she'll come out front sometimes and sit, and then I'll come over and she'll scurry away, but she definitely is way bigger than what she was. They do tend to get somewhere between, I believe it is 2 to 3 feet. She's not even a foot yet, but she's fastly growing. So, and then the blue glowfish right there, the blue tetra. He is a OG of the tank. He's original. You guys want to see a cool trick? Watch this. Don't move, girls.
How do you know you
Let's see him coming.
Cupcake is on the way. Can I feed them?
This is how I know that my fishies are ready to eat.
Because you said I could feed them and I didn't feed them.
Get off of the lamp. My fishies are fat. Hi, Punko. Punko's the little guy that's right there in the front of the tank.
You can see him right there. Is he the algae eater too?
He's a type of...
Y'all can see him. He's right
algae.
there.
He won't get that big. He'll get
He's right
a
there.
couple inches. But
Okay.
he's not going to be as big as the platy that's back there.
Mom, you
She's
should
still
name
little.
her
Nope, her name is Pinky.
The algae eater?
Mm-hmm.
The small one or the big one?
Oh, no, the big one. The small one name is Punko.
I thought it was Planko.
Punko. You know? Let's stay still. And they will have a feeding frenzy.
It's Taco Tuesday. But you should know they don't get tacos. It's to be grandma pepper. You don't pay for it.
This is what they do here. Hold that, please.
And they're eating.
And granted, yeah, food will fall to the bottom, and my algae eaters will go and get it. I also have
Those.
bottom feeder food made out of zucchini.
The fishies and she
they will
Wait,
nip
can
at
I
it.
drop it?
No. They will nip at it. And I just like
See?
kind of smack it down into the water. One on each side. It looks like a little tablet. I think that's why she's so big, because I'll feed her twice a day. And again, it's whatever works best for your fish. This is just what works best for mine. I've found that I had to feed my actual fish that's in here, my glowfish, and my striped tiger barbs, the angelfish. I found that I had to feed them between 2 to 3 times a day, depending on how much I'm putting in there. If I'm putting a decent pinch full in there, then I do not, I'll feed them twice. But if I don't, like if I only sprinkle a little bit in there, then I will, I'll feed them 3 times. Only because there are, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 15 fish in there, plus the 2 bottom feeders. So I'm a tank of 17 and it's 75 right now. So they do tend to eat a lot. And like right now, there's still food floating at the top that you guys can see. There's still food floating inside. They're not really eating it because we're standing right here and we are moving around. Usually they would have eaten it by now and been done for, but we're gonna leave them be. And at night, if you don't have a night light for your fish tank, meaning like the bluish tint light, please do not leave these LED lights on. Fish sleep just like people do. And yes, I just said that. Fish sleep just like people do. Like, I'll come in and I'll notice how, you can see him, well, he's moving now. But my striped tiger barb, he'll usually like point his body downward and he sleep that way. Kind of like how he's doing now, but without, like, they'll move of course, but they all do sleep though. So please be respectful, because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to fall asleep with your light on. Nope, because it's not right. Go ahead and cut the light off for your fishies. Let them sleep, get off the pool table. And yeah. But if you have the night light, which is like a bluish color light, that can stay on. But the other thing that you have to be mindful of, any light that you have on your fish tank will cause algae. And you'll say, okay, well, you have algae eater, so you want algae. Yes, you want some algae in your tank. That's why during the day, you turn on your light and you let that algae that's in there cycle through and build up. Then at nighttime, when you cut your light off, your algae eater will go in. It will eat that. That's how it gets its food outside of the pellets. If you leave your light on day and night, that is not healthy. And if you put it in front of a big window, like my fish tank is by my back door, but the thing about that is it's easy access for me to clean out my tank. But my back door isn't exposed. It's not shining light onto the fish tank. None of that. It sounds weird, but it really just doesn't. So this is a perfect spot for my tank to be. Well, the community tank to be. And yeah, they are doing wonderful.
It looks weird.
I will tell you too that this yellow striped tiger barb, he did have ick. And ick is a disease that's already inside your tank. It's just that when your fish immune system gets weak, it will stick to your fish and make it difficult for them to survive. I had 2 other fish that had ended up getting it, and I separated them from, okay, he's a very good hider because he disappeared. I separated them from the rest of the tank and they died. Some people say, yes, quarantine your fish when they have ick. What I did for my tank, when I noticed that they started getting ick and I noticed that separating the other 2 caused them to die, I did leave the yellow tiger barb in the big tank with everybody. I put the medicine in there. Once that was not working for me and for my tank, I politely just took them all out of this tank. I completely drained this tank like to the bottom. There was no water in here whatsoever except for what was stuck in the rocks, which is perfectly fine because you still want some kind of like bacteria in the tank. So that was perfectly fine for that water to be stuck in the residual water to be stuck in the rocks. I completely refilled it, moved some of the ornaments around, and I let them stay in this smaller tank that I have down here. And yes, I stuck all of them in there except for the little teeny guy that you've seen that's in here somewhere.
Right there.
Where is he?
In there.
Oh, he's inside the little thing here. So
He always in there.
he was not a part of the fish tank just yet, and neither were the 2 smaller the twin babies there. The green one and that pink one right there. They were not a part of the tank yet, and neither was the red striped tiger barb. Where is she? Right there. Those 4 were not a part of the tank. But the 2 little guys that swim at the top, the yellow tiger barb, the blue, the angel, the 4 rainbow tetras, and the 2 bigger green and I guess it's peach tetra that's in there. They were all part of that crew and the algae eater, and I scooped them all out. It took me a minute. Do note that if you have a bigger tank, such as this size or bigger, you may want to use 2 fishing nets. Because when I tell you, baby, that those 2 guys up there, those 2 little teeny ones, they gave me a run for my money to the point I'm already short. I am 5'4", 5'3", 5'4", somewhere around there. And I'm already up on 2 stools, leaned over into the fish tank, and they were giving me a run for my money. I could not catch them. I had to like suck most of the water out and like double net them. And tetras flip. They are comical. Very comical. I watched my my rainbow tetras flip backwards over the net, over my hand, and back into the water and run. Be very careful. Because it can happen to you if you have these guys and you're trying to relocate them just so that you can clean out their inhabitants. But yeah, that's all I have for. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't. It's not time.
Then what is
That is fine. It's the food. They will. Oh yeah, it's food. It's fine. It's from the pellet. Just over there. If I move that thing, the algae eater will come and eat it up. But it's alright.
Can you move it tomorrow?
No. I do have one more tank to show you guys, so I'm gonna go do that now. Say bye, guys. All right. This would be the last fish tank. This one is a 5.5 gallon tank. It has a betta, silk plants, because betta's fins are very fragile and can rip on the plastic plant. I am not feeding you, fat boy. That is tightened. He is my son's fish. His name is Titan. I'm not feeding you. We have 4 neon tetras over there, and as you can see, they are perfectly fine. Only problem is I think I need to get the neon tetras some flake food, because Fatness here eats all the pellets that we put in. So it does not feed the neon tetras. What? What do you want? What do you want? He is a half moon male betta. As you can see, he is a card. What do you want? What do you want? He's not very aggressive at all. Don't you bite my finger. Don't you bite my finger. You gonna come here? Hi, baby. Yeah, he's not aggressive at all. I used to say, don't put males in with other fish because they're super aggressive and they'll go and eat the other fish. Not true. Like I said, he has 4 tank mates. He has the moss balls that are in there. And those are really good for your tank, period, because they give your tank oxygen. And right now, like over there in that corner is my son's heater. And in that corner there is his thermometer. His tank is staying about 80, which is a good temperature for your betas. And of course, there's no fishing in there. And you have a boat. So my son freaked out because at first he only had 2 neon tetras, and when I tell you that they were hiding from the beta, my son thought that the beta ate them. However, he did not eat them. They were actually hiding in the little treasure box, and it freaked him out. But yeah, depending on what kind of beta you have, he may be aggressive and he may eat your neon tetras. But as you can see, Titanic is, you know, minding his business. He's good. He's happy. He's doing his own thing, letting his tank mates be. And neon tetras are also schooling fish, so I would recommend you getting at least 2, if not more. I wouldn't overcrowd your beta with neon tetras or guppies, but definitely make sure that you have 2 or more. Yeah, Titanic. He's looking for food, and I refuse to give it to him. So I think I'm actually gonna have to feed him so that I can feed the neon tetras. So yeah, we went from a 10-gallon to a 75-gallon to a 5.5-gallon tank with fish in it. So these are how we have our tank set up. And again, setting up a tank, always wash your hands before and after. And when you're changing out the water, as far as like this 5.5-gallon and my 10-gallon, you only take out 10% of the water. So if it's filled to here and you do want to leave an air gap, please do not fill it completely up. Leave an air gap. I would say take it down to about here. So that is from where the water line is, a whole finger. From so like where your finger bends at, from the tip of your finger to there. Just take it down to there, and matter of fact, not even there. I would say about that second line on your finger. You can take it down to there, and that's about 10% of the water.